In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use Databox to simplify and execute some of the steps in Sam's playbook. We'll cover how to pull historical data so you can better understand past performance and trends, how to set and track goals to stay aligned with your company's target, and how to use benchmarks to gauge what's realistic for your industry. We'll break these concepts down into simple scenarios with simple numbers, making it easier for you to apply them to your own unique situation. I'll be using sample data from a Google Sheet, but of course, you can use your own data sources when recreating these examples for yourself. For this playbook, we'll follow the example that Jeremiah and Sam outlined in the episode. To recap, that means that our company is looking to grow from 2 million to 3 million in ARR by the end of 2025. So we're aiming at 1 million net new ARR. To better understand how to divide this goal across marketing, sales, and other teams in our company, Sam recommends looking at your historical data and specifically looking at your lead sourced or revenue channels for the past year. To do that in Databox, we can use data boards. So for this example, I've already gone ahead and built the data board, so let's actually take a look at how I did that. Since I want to see this as a breakdown by team, I added a pie chart visualization. Then, under the settings, I selected the metric leads sourced to see it grouped by marketing, BDR, partnerships, and others. You can see here that the visualization will then automatically give me the percentages that Sam refers to. Currently, we're looking at the last 30 days, so let's change that to see the last 12 months of historical data. So now we can see that in the last 12 months, marketing has contributed 40%, BDR 30%, partnerships 20%, and we have a few left over for the other channels. With that, we know that if our company goal is 1 million, then marketing is going to be responsible for contributing $400,000 in net new ARR. With our goals now defined, we can use the goals feature to track how much ARR each team needs to generate throughout this year, while also keeping an eye on our overall company goal of 1 million. Here you can see I've already set up 4 goals. 1 for marketing, 1 for BDR, 1 for partnerships, and the overarching company goal. To make it easier to filter these goals by team, we can add tags to each goal. Now, there are a few different ways we can actually track our progress. We can add goals to a data board. We could also set alerts to get notified whenever we're on or off track. Or we can also create scheduled recurring snapshots to automatically monitor how we're progressing each week. Okay, so we've looked at our historical data and agreed on our goals. Now let's see how we can use benchmarks to understand what's realistic for each of the levers in our funnel. So let's look at creating a benchmark for a metric like meetings booked. To start, we can select our metrics, meetings. Then I'll build my cohort. Let's assume that our fictitious company is a social media management tool. Under industry, we'll select marketing. The business type would be B2B. We're a small company, so let's say we have about 50 employees and our revenue is under 1 million. So once we generate this benchmark, we can see that we're outperforming 97% of the companies in this cohort. And if we wanted to keep tracking this benchmark, we could save it to the My Benchmarks page. I hope this helped you learn a few ways you can use Databox to help execute Sam's playbook. If you want to dive deeper, check out Databox 101 to learn more ways it can help you make better decisions and improve your company's performance.